Today we are going to take our prompt game to the next level. You start with a basic structure where you hand type your prompts and you can just get basic structures. But if you go to the much more complex prompt, you will be able to create much more complex structures, especially for support complex structures. I had to have a database in the background for my prompts. I checked out all different softwares on the Windows and I found out some solutions, but they really did not click with me. I was able to install them on my laptop, on my Windows box, and I was even being able to search them, update them, but they were quite not there though. Because I needed something that can work both on Mac and the Windows at the same time, because I'm a DevOps engineer, I go through different environments. And then I had the aha moment. I was using TextBlaze. I thought, why don't I use the TextBlaze? Because I was already using it for LinkedIn. Why don't I use it for prompt engineering? So I started installing it, and once I installed it, I had to log in. That was a good sign because I was able to pull everything that I created on the web with the Chrome extension. I will be able to use it on my desktop. I tested it on Notepad and it was working though. It was very good because I will be able to use the web and the desktop version at the same time. Then it all came to the money though. I had to make sure that I'm paying this because it is a share feature. It had different folders, but I wanted to make sure that I use it and I'm able to capitalize on the AI front. So this was a gateway for me to make sure that I use the AI at the top of my game. Why do I go for multiple use cases is very important for the strategy while using your technology to be able to articulate yourself. What I think is if one of the use case doesn't work out, if the prompt engineering doesn't work out, I can still use it as a clipboard manager because it's going to take time for me to be able to connect the dots. So start in the free version and make sure that you can use the clipboard feature. Then go ahead and start using the much more advanced prompt engineering features where you can add placeholders, where you can add code, where you can have the dynamic stuff. I'm not going to deep dive into this, but once you see the multiple use cases, it becomes an easy decision for yourself. Yes, it had shortcomings. It was not all fun and glory though, such as when I tried to use it inside Canva, the slash didn't work. And also it is the case with the Notion, but I start the Notion with a space bar to go to the AI feature, so it really didn't matter that much. And in PowerShell, when I tried to trigger it in the admin mode, and some of the scripts were not very easy to execute, but there are some works around them, so they are not showtime stoppers. And the money that I'm paying is around $3 a month, and it is not a big deal though, and it says I'm saving 6 hours, so my 6 hours is much more valuable than $3. So I made the decision though, because my main goal is to remove the friction in my work, such as I'm working on a Kubernetes cluster, I'm using Docker, I need these Docker commands, Kubernetes commands under my hand very easily, otherwise it's going to take a lot of time. Only using it technically, I'm using it in a marketing sense. I'm using all these emojis. Every time searching for them is a big hassle. I want them in a very easy access. For everybody who wants to take their prompt game to the next level, the most challenging thing is getting the prompts and being able to write those prompts and being able to update them. I was able to do that with the TextBlaze because I created these placeholder structure and I was able to trigger it and get the necessary prompt from Notion. That was what I was looking for. The Notion already had the save feature, but I was unable to use it with the other AI tools. It has to get easily updated, meaning I should be able to go to the website and update it. And now I have a tool where I can read all my data sources, put placeholders, and use the GPT prompts in order to be able to create the complex outputs that I'm looking for. And I can do it in a very productive manner, which helps me use it as a clipboard manager as well as a prompt library. Definitely suggest you to install the TextBlaze for the free version and make sure that you are doing the same. If you are interested in taking the prompt engineering course, here is a pre-order link. please register and I want to see you in the course.